Hello, welcome to the Master Wing channel. Today for our Dice Throne character review, we're taking a closer look at Wolverine. At the time of this recording, Wolverine was recently released with the X-Men Missions Kickstarter, but is also available in retail. Wolverine is a brawler who heals himself, and the Dice Throne team matched his playstyle to exactly that. He sits at a complexity level of 2, but don't let that fool you. Simple can be effective, and this hero can shell out a lot of damage. By the end of this video, you will understand all of Wolverine's status effects, an overarching view of attacks and strategy, as well as some special cards to look out for. Let's jump right into Wolverine's leaflet. Starting with Alpha, when inflicting this status effect, you and your opponent each roll 1 dice. If your dice roll is equal or greater, you're the Alpha, so to speak, and this status effect stays on your opponent. A player afflicted with this token must skip their income phase and then remove this token. Next is Rage. A player with this token can spend 3 Rage to draw a card, or, more importantly, spend 1 Rage and discard a card to add 3 damage to your attack as an attack modifier. This is where Wolverine thrives. Hypothetically, any useless card can be discarded and turned into 3 extra damage with your Rage token. Think of the possibilities. Also in Wolverine's deck are specific cards that improve this mechanic even more. Take a look at Astonishing Recovery. Discard it with Rage, roll 2 dice, and you either return the card to your hand on a 6 or heal 2 along with the 3 damage added from the Rage token. Check out Astonishing Frenzy. If you discard it with Rage, increase the damage from 3 to 4, and then gain another Rage token. It really adds more of a fun factor to discarding cards, which isn't frequently seen in Dice Throne. And of course, Rage can stack. So imagine tacking on 9 extra damage from 3 Rage tokens to an undefendable attack. Let's take a look at a quick example of how Rage could possibly stack. So we roll our dice in this turn, and it looks like on the first roll we got the Hunter ability. Draw 1 card and deal 6 damage. Roll 4 dice, and on a 6 you get to gain more Rage. So we roll our 4 dice, and it looks like we rolled 2 6s, but the stack limit for Rage is 3, so we only get to add 1 more Rage to our player board, but that is okay. Remember, the base damage for the Hunter ability was 6. Looking at my hand, I have some cards that I want to discard, so we're going to spin that Rage token, and let's go for the Frenzy card. If this card is discarded as a result of spinning Rage, gain Rage. So now we're at 9 damage, and I gained another Rage token. Let's keep going. Let's spend another Rage token, and I don't think I really want this card, better D, so we're at 12 damage on just a normal Hunter ability. We have more Rage, let's keep going. Spin the Rage token, and what about Astonishing Frenzy? If this card is discarded as a result of spinning Rage, roll 2 dice. On a 6, return it to your hand, and if it's not a 6, you get to heal 2. So it was not a 6, so we get to heal 2. So you'd add 2 health to your health dial, and we're now sitting at 15 damage. This is crazy. You know what? For the sake of this video, we have 1 more Rage token, so why not? Let's get rid of Vengeful 2, and now we're at 18 damage on just a normal attack. It really felt like an ultimate. Of course, you're not going to be able to do that every time, but you can see the more cards you have and the more Rage tokens you have, the stronger Wolverine becomes. Looking at his hero board, 4 and a possible 5 out of 7 offensive abilities can heal Wolverine, so you don't have to worry as much about his 3 dice defense, Vengeance, that will likely just hit the opponent back for damage. You can heal small amounts pretty consistently throughout the game. With just 3 dice faces, this is another character that is hard to whiff in my opinion. Hunter is a great attack because you get to draw a card and possibly one of those special Astonishing cards we looked at earlier. You get to deal 6 damage and then roll 4 dice to try and gain Rage tokens with the 6. That's a lot of benefit for a relatively simple dice roll combination. You could potentially miss the Hunter ability and fall back to his Adamantium Claws ability and heal 2 on 3 of a kinds. Of course, his large straight barrage is fantastic, gaining Rage or inflicting alpha. But remember, with a Rage token, all of his abilities, except Healing Factor, can do a decent chunk of damage. I also like his card Is That All You Got? You only play this after being attacked, but you gain 2 Rage to build up for the next turn. His Barrage 2 upgrade isn't bad, increasing the damage on both the small straight and the large straight. And then he also has Power Level 9 too, that gives you a mini ult, with levels rising if you roll 3 6s. My favorite upgrade of Wolverine's is Adamantium Claws 2. It's 0 CP, so you play it for free. But it increases your healing on 3 of a kinds, and also you heal 4 on 4 of a kinds. Imagine rolling 5 claws, deal 6 damage, plus your rage tokens, and then you rolled 4 of a kind, so you heal 4 on top of that. That's massive for just a basic attack. The last major call out for Wolverine is his ultimate, Berserker Rage. You heal 3, gain rage, and deal 12 damage, plus whatever rage tokens you spend. It also says damage from this attack may be divided among opponents in any way desired. This ultimate turns awesome when you can divide the damage between foes and defeat 3 lowly minions in a missions playthrough, all in one attack. All in all, the Wolverine kit would be a great first character to pick up for a Dice Throne newcomer. The complexity isn't overwhelming, but the spending of rage tokens and discarding cards gives you that fun feel like you're doing a lot with a little. As always, if there's something else you'd like to point out about this hero, feel free to drop a comment, and don't forget to subscribe for the next Dice Throne video. Thank you guys, and continue having fun playing Dice Throne.